Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, as I'm pretty sure most of you will know, I have filmed quite a lot of Wish videos. I bloomin' love testing things that I found on Wish, but usually when you order on Wish, it takes like 1 to 2 months for things to arrive. Sometimes they never arrive. So whenever I'd make a Wish order, I'd kind of bulk order a lot of different things for a lot of different videos, and then they'd all arrive randomly at different times through the next couple of months, and I'd try my best as they came in the post to organize them, but every now and again things got missed and forgotten. So I have a bag here, a lovely little Asda Long Life bag of Wish items that never made it into videos, but that I really still want to test. First item, no idea what this is. Let's just assume throughout the rest of the video I have no idea what anything is. But this is pretty large for a Wish item. They're normally quite little. It's a big box. What have I ordered? Oh my gosh, wait. Do I need helium for this? Oh no. Helium required. I will put this to one side. We will test this in another video. I don't own any helium, weirdly enough. Oh my gosh, okay, it's been like 2 years since I ordered this item. This is a little bum bag or fanny pack, whatever you'd want to call it, but it looks like a little tummy, a hairy one at that. And you could put stuff inside it. It actually looks quite spacious. Let me put something in here. Let me fill it with something. Put some socks in there. Why not? Let me know in the comments what you would call this type of round your waist bag thing. I'd call it a bum bag. Anyway, there is a little zip around the top. It can fit quite a lot in there. And then at the back, there's another zip which isn't open or closed. Am I just meant to pull this apart? Potentially broken it. No, we're good. Okay, there's even a little separate compartment at the back. This would be actually kind of perfect. Aside from the lovely pattern on the front, it does have a little back compartment, which would be lovely for passport, boarding pass. Genius. Absolutely genius. Anyway, looks like a little tummy. I'm going to try it on. I'm going to assume that this is going to go just slightly under my t-shirt. We're gonna... 1 minute. We're going to try and tie this up. Oh, I'm using the wrong things. Oh, my tummy fell off. Ugh. Ugh. Why won't this tighten? Oh. Oh no, that's loosened it. Wait, is that as tight as it will go? It's very inconvenient. I'm having a lot of trouble over here. Oh no, I've just made it looser. Ah! Okay. Ugh. Okay, I think we've done it. Right, so, t-shirt comes up. Welcome to my new tummy. A little bit hairy, got a giant belly button. It doesn't look right on first glance, maybe, but then it looks like there's a ledge. And I don't know about you, but my belly doesn't tend to ledge. It sort of just whoop, you know? There's no ledge. My belly button is not that big. It's a lot smaller. Then you could just lift your top up and go inside your belly and go, pair of socks, anyone? I don't know who would do that. Oh, that's actually made my back itchy. I don't know if it was the strap or how tight it was, but my back just, it feels like someone put itchy powder on it. Oh my gosh! Okay, this has obviously fallen out of its packaging. This looks like that thing that's on TikTok at the moment. Apparently, I was way ahead of the trend. I ordered this years ago. Is this a little cuppy thingy? Because if it is... So I was gonna buy one of these for a TikTok video because I've seen loads of cupping things on TikTok. I think that's what it's called. And you basically squeeze this and then, wait, onto your skin. Wait. Oh, wait. Well, this doesn't work. I think I meant to have oil on my skin. I don't have oil to hand, but that was way too much. But I do have a little cocoa butter. So we're gonna put some of this on my arm. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We're gonna grab this and do this and then you basically give yourself a hickey and you move it around. Oh, it feels really good. I can imagine that feels really good on your back. My arm is definitely not the right surface area for this device. I think these are mainly used on your back, and then you should. It's not moist enough. We're gonna lubricate the surface here. I have moistened the surface a little bit. Moistened. It looks kind of like a weird little alien has attached itself to me, like a leech, and it feels very leechy. Not that I've ever had a leech attached to me, but it's suctioning and it feels... Give myself a nice circular. Oh, that disappeared really fast, didn't it? Wow! I'll tell you a little story. When I was younger, I put a cup to my face and suctioned it so it was vacuumed from my face and just sat watching TV for a little while. When I took it off, this area was so red. I'd pulled so much blood to the surface of my lip that it then bruised, and this whole area of me was like a greyish purple for a week. And I had to go to school like that. So that was really fun. I quite like it. It feels really nice. Ooh. Oh, look at my arm. It feels really quite nice, and I can imagine it feels really good on your back. I'm pretty sure that's what this is for. If it's not, let me know that I've been really stupid, but I think that's what this is for. So there's my little suction cup. Let's move on. This is so exciting. It's like Christmas. I didn't get a Christmas this year because we couldn't see family, and we decided to wait on presents until we could. So I haven't had any Christmas presents. And this is really exciting. Okay, it's got musical notes on it. Maybe like a flute? I don't know. I don't think I bought an instrument. How does this work? I don't know why I got so scared. Obviously a noise was gonna come out. I don't know why I jumped. There's no holes on it, is what I'm looking at. It says on it water flutes, so I'm assuming I put water in it. But doesn't have any little holes in it to change the tone. So can you only play one note? Like fill it up to a G and play one G? Okay, that comes out. Great. I'm gonna go fill this with water, and then I'm gonna download a tuning app on my phone and see if it's right. Turns out if you pour water in here, it comes out of here. I don't know what I was expecting. So I'm gonna put this back on and I'm gonna try. Can you lift this off, or do I just pour water through there? I'm just gonna pour water through here. I'm back. Turns out very, very hard to get it to line up to exactly one letter. However, I flukingly managed to get it to fill up to the C. So I'm gonna download a tuning app. Should we test my singing? It's a C! I'm quite impressed. Okay, we're gonna let a little water out. This should be a G. I'm actually pretty impressed. The only thing is, you can't change the notes while you're playing it. So maybe you have to buy a ton of these and go as you're going along, but that's quite good. It got both notes right, so it does actually work, which is great. The only thing is, it would be really good if you could somehow change the notes you were playing. Okay, I'm so freaking excited. Okay, so this is something that you stick onto someone's window or their like car windshield. I don't want to talk too loud because I really, really want to prank Nick with it, but you stick it on their windshield and it looks like a tennis ball has gone through. This bit here peels, I think. Yeah, it peels and it's clear, so it looks like their windscreen has smashed. I'm so excited to use this. And that tennis ball is so real. Like, it genuinely looks like they've just cut a tennis ball up. That genuinely looks like a tennis ball. It smells like a tennis ball. That's a real tennis ball. I don't know when I'm gonna get around to doing this, because obviously I'm gonna have to try and set up a camera somehow and make it not weird that I'm holding a camera and then get Nick's reaction. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm gonna try my best. So keep your eyes peeled. Flip-flops. Oh my goodness. Okay, I remember ordering these. These are flip-flops, but they've got grass on them. So it feels like you're walking on the grass when you're not, which is kind of weird. But also, I blooming love walking on grass. Are we ready? Ew, that does not feel like grass. It feels a little bit like fake Christmas tree and tinsel. A little bit. It does not feel like grass, but these are my little flip-flops. So I'm gonna put these on. This is gonna sound really weird, but they smell like a mix between plastic and Ferrero Rocher. Like hazelnutty chocolate plastic, which is just weird, but kind of nice. It's quite a pleasant feeling, I'm not gonna lie to you. It feels quite soft and cushiony. What do you think of my shoes? Feels a little spiky and uncomfortable and like I'm walking on not real grass. I really like the concept of them. I think if the grass was a little softer, these would be great. If you still have your Christmas tree up and it's an artificial Christmas tree, please go over to it with a bare foot and just rub your foot on it a little bit. That's what it feels like when you wear these. Little bit spiky, little bit scratchy, little bit uncomfortable. When I put the first one on, felt kind of soft and cushiony. When I walked in them, not that great. However, the flip-flops genuinely fit and feel quite comfortable. So I mean, I could always just peel off the grass. Oh, I got an itchy arm. And I've just decided to use the flip. Why am I like this? Most people would put down a flip-flop and itch their arm. I just itched my arm with the flip-flop. I do realise they're weird, but I stand by the fact I think this is a great concept. It's like walking on the grass with shoes on. Plus, if you covered these little bits with grass as well, and then you put it on the grass, you wouldn't even be able to see your shoes. These are true camouflage. Next item, looks like a little pair of scissors. I think they're lash curlers. I have the vaguest recollection that I ordered this because it does a small section of lashes rather than trying to get all of your lashes into your lash curler, which I don't know about you, but sometimes maybe I'm just really bad with a lash curler, but on my left eye, sometimes I just trap this little tiny bit of skin in there and it is so painful. But with these, you can do just a little bit at a time. And also, you know, sometimes when you do it and the middle lashes are all really curly, but these ones aren't quite so curly, but if you do it again, these ones go curly and these ones just go back into your eyeball. Maybe I'm just really bad with a lash curler, but this could help. I can be super precise. You could just do this. I'm not gonna squidge down because apparently I did that in the past, put it in a video, and I got told off because apparently if you do it when you've got mascara on, you can rip your eyelashes out. So I'm not going to do that, but you can be a lot more precise with this. I'm intrigued. I hope they're good. Okay. I have no idea what package this has fallen out of. I don't think I ordered anything. I seem to have been supplied with a complimentary Daddy Pig keychain. I don't understand. I don't know what bag that fell out of. I don't know. I have no explanation. I think that this is what looked terrifying in the thumbnail for it is nail polish remover, but it basically like crumbles off your nail polish. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this won't be working for me. It seems that my magic remover has solidified in the pot. But this was a magic remover and it says soak off UV and LED nail gel. I thought I'd test it. Won't be testing it, we'll be putting it in the bin. Okay, we're gonna make this the last item. I think I know what these are. I can feel they're kind of bulky and I've been wanting to see these for the longest time, so kind of excited. Okay, as most of you will know, I used to do pole dancing. I used to go to classes. I had a pole in the living room, but then we moved house and there's nowhere to put the pole, and I couldn't start a new class because of what is going on in the world. But I bought these before that all happened, and I was gonna try pole dancing with these shoes on. It is like a thing to pole dance with the chunkiest heels on ever. Like, I don't even think these are the chunkiest heels. I think normally they're like this. They are huge heels. I'm not too sure if there's a valid reason for using them. I mean, you don't need to walk around, so it doesn't matter about stability because you're just on a pole. Maybe they give you a bit of height. I'm not too sure, but it's like a thing. So I thought I would try some and see how pole dancing is in them. Won't actually be able to show you pole dancing with them because my pole is away, but I can show you walking in them. That does not look safe. There is a giant metal bar in the center of the acrylic heel, just held up by a teeny little, I don't know if I can show you this. Can you see this? It's a bar of metal, and then it's connected by almost a drop of acrylic, like a teeny little drop. I realise obviously the outside is holding me up as well, but that little metal bar is barely doing its job. They're pretty high, the platform is pretty large and see-through, which is just great fun. I'm gonna put these little thingies on so that you don't have to look at my toes, because my toenails aren't painted. I don't tend to paint my toenails. Seems like a waste of nail polish when no one sees my toes. How does that work? Wait, what on earth? I have no idea how to buckle this up. Wait, can I just show you? There's two different mechanisms going on here. There's a little slide through, choose the length grip thing, and then the other one is just a clasp. Do you just clasp that on? That does not look right. But I guess that's what we're gonna go for. Whoever invented this, I don't know what you think you're playing at, but it's not good. This buckle system is the weirdest thing I have ever seen. It just doesn't make sense. I cannot get this in the hole. Got my new shoes on, and suddenly everything is right. The buckle on my left foot is clearly rotated in a way as to punish me with every step. What is going on? Oh, sweet relief. Oh my goodness. That was so painful. I don't know what happened, but that was ridiculous amounts of pain. I can't, woo! I am stood. They are very wobbly, especially on carpet. What do we think of my new shoes? I think you could break your ankles very easily in these. Oh, but these ones just seem a little extra unsturdy, and I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm gonna take these off before I fall over and break my ankle. Somehow, these feel more unsturdy than the heelless heels that I tried on in this video, which if you haven't seen, go and watch. These seem less sturdy, even though they have an extra piece of sturdiness to them. Does that make sense? As soon as I'm able to, I will get my pole back up and I will try and film a video with these on the pole, let you know how it goes. But until then, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up for me, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Love you. Bye.